Welcome back to K-Drama Cycle, the channel where we bring you the deepest stories, hidden truths, and emotional journeys of your favorite stars. Today, we uncover a story that has captured the hearts of millions. The promise that changed everything inside Chang Wook and Nam Ji-hyun's Pact. The story of Chang Wook and Nam Ji-hyun has always carried an air of mystery, a magnetic pull that keeps fans guessing, hoping, and dreaming. Ever since their unforgettable chemistry in Suspicious Partner, the two have been tied together in ways that transcend a simple drama pairing. But what if their bond goes far beyond the screen? What if there is a hidden pact, a quiet promise between the two, one that changed everything? It all began in 2017, when Suspicious Partner hit television screens. Their connection was instant and undeniable. Fans around the world noticed how naturally they moved together, how their eyes seemed to speak louder than words. What audiences didn't know at the time was that behind the camera, Chang Wook and Nam Ji-hyun were building something deeper, a friendship rooted in trust. But as filming wrapped and Chang Wook prepared for his mandatory military enlistment, rumors began to swirl. Would distance break their bond? Would the spotlight of fame push them apart? And then a rumor emerged, one that has never quite faded. It was said that before Chang Wook enlisted, he and Nam Ji-hyun made a promise, a pact to wait, to support each other silently, no matter where life took them. This promise wasn't spoken aloud on camera, but fans claimed to see signs everywhere. From Chang Wook's protective tone whenever he mentioned Ji-hyun, to Ji-hyun's subtle but constant words of encouragement during his service, the thread between them was never broken. When Chang Wook was discharged, many expected the pair to go their separate ways. But instead, something else happened. They were spotted supporting each other at industry events, mentioning one another in interviews, and even laughing together during unexpected reunions. It wasn't loud. It wasn't dramatic. It was quiet, just like a promise kept. But what exactly could this promise be? Some say it was professional, that the two vowed to work together again, to bring back the magical chemistry of Suspicious Partner for fans who never stopped asking for a reunion. Others insist it was personal, that the promise went beyond work, that it was about loyalty, patience, and perhaps even love. One of the most talked about moments came when Chang Wook, in an interview, was asked about his ideal partner. He described someone grounded, kind, and supportive, qualities that fans immediately linked to Nam Ji-hyun. Around the same time, Ji-hyun spoke about the importance of trust and having someone who understands the difficulties of this industry. Again, fans connected the dots. Coincidence or evidence of a shared vow? Behind the glitz and glamour of the entertainment industry lies a truth that few celebrities admit. Relationships are hard. Between grueling schedules, public scrutiny, and endless rumors, it takes something extraordinary to hold two people together. For Chang Wook and Nam Ji-hyun, that extraordinary thing may very well be their promise. A pact that gave them strength when distance separated them, when rumors tried to divide them, and when fame put their every move under a microscope. And yet, despite the speculation, neither has come forward to confirm or deny it. Instead, they've chosen to protect whatever bond they share. That in itself speaks volumes. Sometimes silence says more than words ever could. Fans, however, are far from silent. Online, forums and social media pages are filled with theories, timelines, and heartfelt messages supporting the GG couple. Some even refer to the promise as a hidden love story, one that continues to unfold quietly, away from the flashing cameras. But for every supporter, there are skeptics. Critics argue that the promise is nothing more than wishful thinking, that what fans perceive as subtle clues are simply gestures of friendship. And yet, time and again, the closeness between Chang Wook and Ji-hyun refuses to fade. Perhaps that's the true power of their promise. It doesn't need to be proven. It just exists. As the years pass, one question lingers. Will Chang Wook and Nam Ji-hyun ever reveal the truth behind their bond? If the promise was professional, fans may get their wish in the form of another drama, one that brings the two back on screen to recapture the magic. But if the promise was personal, then perhaps the revelation will come not through press releases or headlines, but through a quiet admission, a shared moment, or even a decision to step into the public eye together. Until then, fans continue to watch, to hope, and to believe. The promise between Chang Wook and Hyun, real or imagined, has become more than just a rumor. It's a symbol of hope, of patience, and of loyalty in an industry where such things are rare. Whether it's a vow of friendship, a pact of love, or simply a mutual understanding, it has shaped how fans see them, how the media talks about them, and how they continue to walk their paths. And maybe, just maybe, that's the beauty of it. Some promises aren't meant to be shouted from the rooftops. Some are meant to be kept in the heart, quietly guiding the choices we make and the people we hold dear. For Chang Wook and Hyun, their promise, whatever it may be, has already changed everything. So what do you think? Is this just a story of friendship, or has a secret promise bound Chang Wook and Hyun together in ways we have yet to fully see? One thing is certain. The world will be watching closely for the moment when their pact finally reveals itself. This is K-Drama Cycle, bringing you the stories behind the stars you love. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this. The promise between Chang Wook and Hyun may seem like just a whisper in the wind, but the more time passes, the more powerful it becomes. For many fans, this is not just a simple rumor, it's almost like a love story waiting to be completed. After all, the world of Korean drama is filled with fleeting connections. Actors work together, they shine on screen, and then they move on to different projects, different partners, different lives. But Chang Wook and Hyun are different. Years have passed since Suspicious Partner, and yet the bond between them refuses to fade into the background. Special. Insiders have hinted at this quiet connection too. One industry staff member once said that Chang Wook was very protective of Hyun during filming, always making sure she was comfortable, always stepping in whenever scenes became intense. That care didn't stop when filming ended. Even after his enlistment, sources say Hyun stayed in touch, sending encouragement, keeping the bond alive. That's not the behavior of two people who simply co-starred. That's the behavior of two people who promised each other something more. And the fans, they notice everything. When Chang Wook uploaded certain photos on social media that seemed to mirror Hyun's mood or activities, fans began to wonder, was this coincidence or subtle communication? When Hyun appeared at events glowing with happiness shortly after Chang Wook made a comeback, people whispered about the unseen thread tying them together. These are the tiny details that fans hold on to, details that, when pieced together, create a larger picture of loyalty, patience, and possibly love. But with great speculation comes great pressure. Chang Wook has always been careful with his public image. He knows the impact of even the smallest rumor. Hyun, too, has built her career on her talent and professionalism. Could their promise be the reason they've chosen to remain quiet? Could their silence be a shield, protecting something too precious to expose to the world? Think about it. How many celebrity relationships have crumbled under the weight of public scrutiny? How many promises have been broken because of endless headlines, paparazzi, and gossip? If Chang Wook and Hyun did indeed make a pact, maybe their greatest act of love is keeping it hidden, away from the chaos of fame. Still, fans dream. They dream of a reunion drama, where the promise becomes more than just speculation. They dream of a quiet moment where Chang Wook and Hyun finally step into the spotlight, hand in hand, confirming what so many have believed for years. And every time either of them speaks about trust, loyalty, or the importance of having someone by their side, the dream grows stronger. But here's the real question. What happens if that promise is tested? What if other relationships, career opportunities, or even time itself begins to challenge their bond? If this is truly a pact of loyalty, then it must survive distance, careers, and the ever-changing world of K-drama fame. And if it does, then maybe this story isn't just about a secret promise. Maybe it's about two people rewriting what it means to love quietly in the modern entertainment world. In the end, the truth may never be fully revealed. Chang Wook and Hyun might choose to protect their bond forever, keeping fans guessing but never confirming. Or one day, they might surprise the world with an announcement that proves the promise was real all along. Until then, the beauty of this story lies in the mystery, in the silence, and in the way fans have chosen to believe. Because sometimes a promise isn't meant to be explained. Sometimes it's meant to be felt. And for Chang Wook and Hyun, that promise, silent, sacred, and unbroken, continues to change everything. This is K-Drama Cycle, and the story isn't over yet. Stay with us, because when it comes to Chang Wook and Hyun, the next chapter could arrive when we least expect it.